I know we already in it a little bit, but I put with Stort. So you know that's the one with you, my guest star, Stort. All right. Yeah, I hadn't done it either, so I'm learning it with you. I haven't finished a lot of this Mercury stuff. And I know with my hunter, I'm still in the early. I still got to do Omega. All right. Let me check. I'm gonna invite him to the party. Oh, Jamie, yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, he's the one that got me into Destiny. He tried to get me to play it for a couple years, and then finally he got me a copy when I got my PlayStation 4, and I started playing it, and it's about the only game I played since. Well, it's got everything. I mean, it teaches a lot of stuff. I even got my son playing it to teach him how to work, work as a team, because he's a lonely child, and he's 8. I mean, he's not an only child, but he's got brothers and sisters, but he don't live with them. So he don't get, but he does get to see them on the weekends and stuff. But I love that boy, but he's so much like me when I was little, so I'm trying to get him into the teamwork and stuff early, because it took me a long time before I'd try to work as a team. Yeah, if I would have never got them nightfalls figured out. If I hadn't have been for you, you the one helped me figure those nightfalls out. Well, the last few times that I've been doing it, you were running it with somebody, so I didn't want to. No, I've only run it. I run it with my hunter and finished it. I hadn't finished it with my other characters. So when we get done with this, if you want to run through it, we can. That was a waste of that super, but it'll be all right. See if I can't snipe some of them from over here. I like to fight from a distance. Alright. Phase from phase. Okay. I've done it with my warlock. I've finished the whole story, and I've done a couple of the heroic quests. Like this must be one of the heroic quests. Yeah, I hadn't done all those yet. So I mean, I've done the up and up, but I hadn't done the rest of them. I've just now got it to where I've been doing some of them. I don't know why I'm using a sword. D1, that's all I used was a sword. That's all I used was like a scout rifle or auto fusion rifle and a sword. But it seems like the enemies adapted. The sword don't do the type of damage in this one than it did on D1. You got to hit them 2 or 3 times. Yes, sir. Well, you know, I just did. I got one of them came in today. It's a low light, so I'm gonna have to infuse it with something. But it came in as a masterwork, and that'll come in handy when doing the raids, because that's the one time that I actually have to use a sword to stay alive in that callous raid. And keep getting them supers. We got another gate. Well, as long as you know which gates to take, you can always get back. I think that's a metaphor for life too. I see this quest ain't no joke. That's the one, I think bugging the system is the one I gotta do next with my warlock.
Guardian down.
Where you at? Oh, you behind me. I got you. Well, we took this level out pretty good. Yeah. Boy said ogre from up top. Hey, there's another one. I can't do nothing with that freaking... That sword went through him like butter. That's all I could do. I thought he was coming up behind y'all. I had to jump down there and let him have it. They added this mercury, man, that levels you can't even see, but you go through a gate, you got a whole nother world in front of you. For all those fans that's watching, that be a lesson that anything you want can be on the other side of that gate. You just gotta add it there. That's gonna be them throw me back up. Jamie's down. He must not have his mic. He can probably hear us, but I'm on your heels. Well, he was standing there doing something. He must be messing with his gear. I don't know how much you was playing. Do you know the garden world or whatever? That strike? It was they only had it was a nightfall, but they only had it up for 2 days. Or a day and a half, and they changed it out. You know, I made it all the way to the boss in 19 minutes by myself. I did it with no, I was running my warlock with the arc soul, but you could run. I mean, that's pretty much all I did. And instead of following the map, I would run around to the side. I avoided all the enemies. Took me night. Once I got up a little further into the story, you know, you have to fight. But you kill them yellow bars, and then you unlock the gate. You take off going. So, but it took me 19 minutes. I couldn't beat it by myself, but I got to the boss by myself. But they only had it up for a day and a half, and they changed it to I think the one that's on now.
Oh yeah, you missed our first trip here. Vex are quite the decorators.
Well, we did run it. We did run one that week, but they had already changed it up. Cause I'll be on here at different times. Sometimes I'll be playing in the middle of the night, and sometimes I'll be on in the middle of the day. I don't never know when I'm gonna be on. But usually, if I see you on, I send you an invitation. Yep. No, that's understandable. I've been doing a lot of guiding, man. I've been taking a lot of people through nightfalls that ain't done them.
There. The signal is coming from beyond that gate.
This story looks kind of familiar, but
And it moved. Definitely a temporal disruption.
now that's one. They did design this to be more of a clan-based fire team base, which is good.
Saint 14 was threatened, even with attack.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Would not have known how easy it is to be cast adrift in these realities.
Then we'll find him and bring him
Well, I
home.
sure appreciate that, brother. I think the highly of you too when it comes to them nightfall strikes. Cause I'm telling you, I'll be telling people that you the nightfall master. I said I got to go get my nightfall master right here because he shows me. So I looked in on you earlier, and you was doing the heroic strike. So I got in out. That's what I been doing. I've been staying in strikes, and the past couple weeks I put in a lot of hours on the raids. Well, let me know when you get in it, and I'll get in there with you because I'm trying to build a set raid team. Well, I will sure run it with. I'd like you to be on my raid team and
Take out the mine, take down the gate.
get to where we do it every week. I know everybody's got their own raid team, and that's why it's hard to find one. But I've been running it with a lot of people. I help. A lot of kids ask me. I even had a kid the other day, man. He said they ought to pay Chris $1 million to take us and get our light level up and help guide us through game. It made me tear up a little bit, man, because I was not expecting this little boy to say that. Especially later that night when he got to telling me about his life and how hard that he had it, and man, it really made me. I kind of wish that I would have been streaming at that point when he started telling me all this stuff, but at the same time, that was for me.
What happened? Vex. Thousands of them. Saint 14's light.
Yes, sir.
It's gone.
Rest in peace.
Me and my brother that was playing here too. We were both Marines. We medically retired.
I don't think I ever told you this, but Saint 14 was one of the first Guardians I ever met. Even before I found you. I always hoped you'd turn out like him. I wasn't disappointed. You were a good friend, Saint.
See, I need... Well, I'll do that with you too. I ain't done it with my Titan. I need to, I'm gonna change the, Is it part of this story? Is it something you need to do as a story? Yep. And the forge, is it like a forge, one of them forge weapons? I'm doing verse 6 is the one that I'm doing. I got to get some radiolarian cultures. That's all I need. I think I need 4 more. Yeah, public events.